hey, hey. It's Buster. I'm me. Buster me. Sitting here at Carbon County. Yep, Carbon County. That's about all I know about it. Let's look at the chart. Flew in here yesterday. Kind of a weird approach into 19er. But now that we read the obstacle clearance on departure, we can kind of understand why. Winds are pretty light. I'm looking at the windsock right now over in the corner. It's coming right out of the west, so it's coming over the mountains to the west. So we're going to go ahead and take off on runway 26, but we're going to make an immediate turn to the left, climb, and then fly back over top of the airport because we are going to the northwest. Going towards Salt Lake City. And ultimately, we're going to Jackson Hole. Yes, sir. We're going to Jackson Hole today. The Grand Tetons. Got a an airport scenery downloaded. Although Jackson Hole's pretty good on the default, but we got one from Just OK Pilot from flightsim.to. So that should be pretty cool. Okay. So we're going to be taking off a runway 26. Climb on a heading between 179 counterclockwise to 127. So we'll just make a left turn to 179. Thence, continue climb to assigned altitude for direction of flight. Well, we got no Vatsim, we got no ATC, so we're just going to do it ourselves. We're going to flight level 200 today. So we'll just make a left-hand turn, climbing, turn back around. Yeah, and then we'll transition over the airport and out above the mountains. So we will be fine. Let's just take a look at a quick. Of course, I got the VFR set in here because we were flying visual yesterday. Alright, doesn't want to clear up. Let's go to IFR low. Alright, here's our route. So flight level 130 is the MEA. Okay. So we're flying out to Victor 134. All good. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Take off, come back around, fly back out. So this kind of gives you an idea. We're kind of set in a valley here. We've got 10,000 footers all over here. 9,000, really 10,000 foot. Yeah. And just to the north of the airport is 9,000 foot. So, yeah. And the airport altitude's 5,800, call it 5,700. Okay. We're good. I mean, that'll be nothing. We'll probably be 10,000 feet by the time we transition over the airport. Fly south. Fly south. Fly east. And then we'll assume our heading. Perfect. We're going to be taking a radial out. So KPUC. What do we, 115.5, and a radial out will be 293. So we'll be flying a 293 radial out to the Fairfield. And that is 116.6. Okay. Good. Now what's that Provo? Fairfield. Okay. Excellent. All right. Well, we're at the fuel box, so what happened? So we taxied over here. We got full range at this point. If you're checking, what do we do here? I lost my screen. Give me a minute or less. Okay, so we got gas. What do? We put 121 gallons in. Yep. Of course, the plane takes 202. So we put 121 gallons in, filled those tip tanks up, got the mains filled up. So we're full. Right here at this self-service stand cost us $6.40 US per gallon. So that is 774 US dollars. Added onto our fuel manifest, we have now put in $3,988. So $4,000 to get out here so far. 650 gallons used, total miles flown 2,663 nautical miles. So that is a 4 nautical mile per gallon rate. Our average US dollar per gallon that we purchased is $6.14, and our dollar per mile is $1.50. $1.50 per nautical mile. So, just in the GA world, something we keep track of. We put that manifest in the description so everyone can see it. All right, we filed an IFR flight plan with Vatsim. We're, I think, at Salt Lake Center, under Salt Lake Center, but they are not operative right now. So we are flying CTAF and Unicom. Okay, so that's Buster's food. That's me. Would love to see that lower, but we'll get there. That's Buster. And that's our Liferaft, which you'll see at some point we'll actually use once we get into Canada, or northeastern Canada. Greenland, Iceland, blah, blah, blah. Yep, we'll use it. All right. Okay. You heard us right. We are going up to Canada, going up to Edmonton, then flying up northeast, crossing over up there, over most of Canada in the northeast. Can't even pronounce the names of the airports we're going to go to. Then we're going to come out on the coast of Canada, in the northeastern Canada, and then we're going to cross into Greenland, cross over Greenland, go to Iceland, going to go to Kev, and then we're going to find our way down to Scotland. Yep. Going to go to the Orkney Islands, going to go to Kirkwall, and then we'll go to London, then we'll go to Paris, then we'll go to Zurich, and then we'll make a massive flight down to Corfu. Okay, there we go. Just gave you the snip. Just gave you the brief version, you know. How long is it going to take us? I don't know. It's 30 flight season. 30 flight season. We are on flight 15. So we're halfway there. But we're really not. We're going to do a lot longer legs. So, but we mapped it all out. Got our fuel stops. Everything's done. So, SimBrief. God bless SimBrief. All right, here we go. Where were we? We're talking about fuel. Did our weight and balance. Yes. Let's go ahead and get our... Well, first of all, let's get back to the IFR low. Let's go ahead and pull down our weather. 270 F3, child's play, 10 statute miles and clear. 7 degrees out, and we are 3005 on the altimeter. How's Jackson Hole look? All right, we're landing to the north. Jackson Hole 020 at 6 at the present moment. 10 statute miles and clear. And altimeter 3017. When was that? That was 11:57. Zulu. Okay. 36 minutes ago. Should be a nice flight en route. Check the en route weather. Yeah, I don't see anything on the radar between here and there, so should be good. We got a lot of mountains that we're going to see today. Definitely a lot of mountains, so should be a lot of fun. Flight in the Jackson Hole will be pretty simple since we're landing to the north, so we don't have to do any other gyrations, and I think for the most part, yeah, we might try the ILS today. Do I see an ILS to go into runway 1? We should. We got RNAVs. ILS going into runway 19, or I don't see an ILS going into runway 01. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing it. We'll go ahead and take a look. Either way, RNAV, ILS, we got it covered. Okay, so we pulled down our weather. We're good. Take a quick look at CM Brief. Today's flight will be an hour and 53 minutes. We're always pulling ahead of schedule, so we'll see. We got 15 extra minutes, 42 pounds of fuel. We got 45 in the alternate, 46 minutes actually going to an alternate, and we got 45 minutes in reserve. So out the door, we're 577 plus 20 minutes of taxi time, plus 600. So that leaves us with 611 extra pounds of fuel, which is 3 hours and 22 minutes. Extra flight time. Out the door, block 1212. Okay, awesome. Because we're going to be doing a little loop pattern, if you will, to come back over the airfield, we'll probably take a little bit more fuel and we'll take a little bit more time. But anyway, we got minus on the headwinds, so we got minus components on the headwinds. But headwinds aren't too strong, so I'm seeing I'm seeing 012, 022. So 022 is the heaviest one at top of climb, so I think we're going to be okay. Do we turn positive at all? No. Ground speed clicking around 170, 165, 180, so we'll see. All right. That's our briefing. That is our briefing, Buster. What are we going to do here? We're going to go to 26. Yeah. I don't know if there's any taxiway to 26, but anyway, we'll go out there. All right. Weight and balance is good. Fueled up. Definitely feel like I'm forgetting something. Ah, yes. Let's push this back. Let's release a parking brake. Thanks to the guys at Ambitious Pilots for our pushback. Sunrise. Okay, we're good. Hold there. Let's establish our parking brake. And thanks, guys. Stop push back. Nothing needed. Appreciate it. Again, ambitious pilots. Check them out. I think we got it again off of flightsim.to. So pretty easy stuff. And there's our taxiway out there. So let's go ahead and get rocking and rolling. Let's get the show into the sky. Okay, what do I got going on here? Sorry guys. Gonna go to full screen. Yep. Fly and save. Go back. Resume. Here we go. Better for me. Off we go. Going to KJAC. Let's go ahead and get this fired up here, Buster. Alright, landing gear lever is down, parking brakes are set. Let's go ahead and turn on the battery. We got 3 green, fuels are all reading nicely. We're 44 degrees, pretty chilly in the cabin, and we got 23 bus volts. So we are looking good. Let's put down notch of flaps down. And we're good. Everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and warm up. Do we have to warm up anything? No. Battery off. So at this point, we would normally do our walk around. Of course, we're not doing a full walk around. We're not doing any detailed ones. So we're just taking a look, see if we see anything crazy. Pre-flight. Let's move on. Okay, parking brake set, landing gear set. Let's do our right to left flow on the circuit breakers. All of them appear to be in. And all of these appear to be in. We got 26 hours. Not too much time. Cabin vent air, you can see on. Can we flip that off? I wonder what this thing is. Okay, let's not get distracted. Okay, let's go across the top. Let's make sure we got everything off. Everything is in the off position. Keep going. We're down and dump. We're good. Let's go ahead and throw forward. Okay, we're trims. We're fine. Cow flaps are down. We're both on. In last flight, we did notice that we're burning a lot more off the left engine. So I'm curious if that has to do with our heater. Don't know why, but maybe we're burning fuel off the heater in the left engine. So we did cross feed to try to even some things out as we went. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Bottom row, static, button in. Let's go across the bottom. Let's push the buttons in. Now, why was that out? Cabin air shut off. Full closed. Okay. All right. It's kind of interesting. Look at my marks, Buster, but look at your marks. All right. I wonder if that was like clean when we first got the airplane, and then it starts progressively getting more dirty. I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, bottom, down and dump. We're good. All right. Avionics master's off. Let's go ahead and hit the battery, and alternators are now on. We're 3 in the green. Let's make sure we got our fuel boost. I can hear it. Let's go ahead and put our lights on. Keep going across. So we got a couple things we're going to work on here. So that's the ELC. Our weather radar is off. Our CO test 2. We're good. Let's go ahead while we're here. Let's put our flaps back up. Let's make sure they went back up. They did. Good. Annunciator lights. Okay. We're looking good. Okay. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get the engine started. So if that's the case with the heater, if it is taking fuel, then if we put the heater on right now, we should get 0 heat. It sounds like the heater's fired up. We'll check the pilot operating manual. If anyone knows, go ahead and comment. Right. Parking brake beacons are on. Let's go. Let's get the right engine going. Okay, props or mixture rich props bowl. We're going right engine start first. We're going to go ahead and throw open the throttle. Let's go ahead and get the boost pump rolling to high. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Awesome. Clear prop. Everything's looking good. Buster, you want to help? Okay, prop is clear. Let's go do it. Let's go ahead and idle the throttle, crack it open, and let's get our starter going. Okay, ignition light is off. Let's go ahead and get it to 1,000 on the RPM. Okay, we're now at 1,000. We have green oil pressure. Oil temp is rising. Bus volts are where we need them to be. Bus volts are about 8028, which is right down here, so we are good. We have a good right engine start. Let's go ahead and get the left engine. Make sure rich props forward. Going full. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Cut. Cut the throttle. Crack it. Look around. Whoop. Whoop. Go around. Clear prop. Buster. Alright, let's do it. Let's engage down here at the start. Start light off. Let's go ahead and we are green in the oil pressure. We are seeing a rise in the oil temp. We are 28 on the bus volts. We're looking good. Avionics master goes on. Let's close the window. And let's bring it back to 1,000. Okay, while we're here, let's go ahead and set standby. Let's go on. We're good here. We are 4221 from Vatsim. Let's go ahead and hit out. Okay, let's go ahead and set a couple things. Let's get our altimeter set. So we're 3005. 45. Okay. Altimeters are set. How about the standby attitude indicator? How are we looking, Buster? Good, we've got a good attitude. Remote compass. Slaved. Comm radios. Let's do the comms and navs. Comms and navs. We're coming off of 115. 5? Yes. 5. Send it really quick while we're here. 293. Okay. Let's get our flight plan going. Okay, that was not what we wanted. Okay, here we go. KJAC. Yeah, we are. We're on KJAC. Fairfield. Forgot the route already, guys. Forgive me. We are. Fort Bridger. That's right. Big Piney. And then KJAC. Yeah, good. Oh, we got the jack. Just gonna leave it at the airfield. What do we file? We file jack. So let me just put it in it, just in case. Push. Wrong. Push. Clear. Range. That's a good one, but this one's most important with the altitude. Let's set this one a little bit more. Yeah. We're going to zoom in on this one. 5 miles is good. So we can, actually, let's go ahead and see 10 miles. So we can kind of see when we go out and come back around. Comms are set. We're set here. Gonna put our flight plan down here. I understand what we want, but we're gonna be doing a little bit of a deviation here, and we're gonna hand fly it, so it's all good. So we'll be VFR on the hands out. Oh, let's go ahead and turn on the heater. Boy, it sounds rushing. It sounds pretty darn scary if you ask me. Where's the heater? Up in front, I think. In the compartment up there. Storage compartment where Brester's food is. Yeah. Go flight level. We're going up there, Buster. We're getting up there. Okay. Test out our pressurization today. Yes, sir, we are. Okay, alright, weather radar is to standby. Are we doing? Yeah, we're standby. Air conditioning, flight controls, how are we doing? Left, neutral, right, neutral, down, neutral, back, neutral, right rudder, neutral, left rudder, neutral. Flight controls are free and correct. Flight instruments are set. Are they? Let's go ahead and do this right now. So ultimately, we want to be flying out of here at 296. I'm going to set it to that. But what I'm going to do is hand fly it around and a left turn and then come out on that. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so heading bug is set. Pop on our taxi lights. Mixture lane for taxi. Alright, let's go ahead and taxi to runway 26. Hooray! Carbon County traffic, bearing 712 Bravo Mike, taxiing from the ramp to runway 26. Carbon County. I have no idea what the taxi. I don't see anything on the chart, so give her a salute. Where's our guy? I don't see him. Did I set the brake? No. We're rolling. Quick brake check. Good. How are we doing on the altimeter? 5891. All right. Close. Jump in on here. I think I'm gonna see the runway out here. Not sure there's a taxiway to it. I'm not sure. I think I see some taxiway lights going off into the trees over here. I just may have to taxi. To be a taxiway, but it also looks to be a runway. Okay. I don't see a taxiway, and this tells me that this is a runway. I do not see any runway lights. I see taxiway lights. I don't see any runway lights. So that's kind of bizarre. Okay. Carbon County traffic, bearing 2 Bravo Mike is back taxiing runway 26 for departure. Carbon County. Yes, sir. This really likes you to juice it up really quick. Yeah, there's a runway center line. Oh, let's go ahead and get our lights on. Strobes. Is that a taxiway over here to the left? I'm not so sure. We'll have to find a place to pull over for the run-up. Okay, we got our lights on, our strobes on. We're back taxiing to runway 26. And we're gonna probably pull it over here for our run-up in the freaking grass. Really? Okay. Looks like we're back in the Bahamas. Oh, brilliant. Okay, here we are in the grass. Ready to do our run up. Alright, parking brake is set. Mixture is rich. Prop levers are forward. Let's go throttle at 17. Okay, throttles are 17. Let's go ahead and do the prop exercise. Alright, props are more like, or throttles more like 18. Oh, it looks to be 17 on the right. Not sure. No, it's stabilizing back to 18. But it's lowered just a hair. Okay, there we go. Alright. 300 drop. Good. Right side, we want to see a oil pressure drop. Or increase, I should say. Pressure increase. Oil pressure increase. Good. And then once we stabilize back at 17, we're going to lower it again, and then we're going to want to see a manifold pressure increase. And there it is. Same with the left. Here's our manifold increase. Good. All right. Props are doing what they need to be doing. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and check the magnetos, right engine. About 150 drop, that's good. Back to both. Okay, let's go and do that right. Okay. Back to both. Alright, left engine. About 100 drop, that's fine. Oh yeah, 100 and quarter. Okay, back to both, that's fine. How are we looking? That's looking good. Alright, that's good. Magnetos check. It's cold out. I hear you, Buster. Let's go ahead and get the heat on. Pull out the thing for the heat, right? Is that the heat? Here, heat. Good. 45. Let's go ahead and pull out the heat. Okay, what do we got? Instrument is in the green. Alternators. Left alternator, right picks up the slack. Right down, bus picks up the slack. Left up, left picks up the load, and then right. Okay, we're back to even. We're all good. Alternators are all checked. Let's go ahead and check the prop. Okay, we got good amps on the prop. And the load. Okay, we want to see load and a light for windshield. Load, light. Perfect. Same with pitot heat. Load increase, light. Perfect. Load increase and light. Perfect. Now just load increases for these. Okay, ever so slight. Good. Ever so slight. So we're good. Let's go. Nope. Wrong way. Okay, we're doing surface manual. We have a light, and we should be around 18. Check. Let's go auto. Let's see a cycle at least 2 times. Okay, we got a light. We're going to 18. Okay, here we go. Light off, going to 0. Light on, going to 18. Cycle one more time. Bam. Good. Okay, back to off. Okay, all of our heaters and heat switches, everything is looking good. Surface de-icers are good. Let's go ahead and do a pressure check. Last time we didn't run up to 2,000 on this one, and that's why it didn't work too well. We're at, what, 5,800 feet? So let's set it to 4,800. All right, I can never forget which one I can never remember which one we do. Doors first. Going up. Cabin rest. Okay. Let's go ahead and run up to 2,000. dump. And so we're going to go to 20,000 feet. But let's set our, just to keep things, let's go ahead and set it to 21. Actually set it to 22. So that'll be 10,000 foot for us. So we'll go 22. Flaps. Let's go ahead and check our 1303 on Zulu. Okay. Let's go ahead and do our test. Lights are all looking good. Autopilot engaged. Flight director's alive. Hit the heading bug or heading button. We should see a deflection to the right as well as the yoke. There goes a deflection to the right, and then our yoke is turning as well. Let's deflect our heading bug. There we go. Flight director deviates to the left, and a yoke coming to the left. So we're good. Let's turn off the heading bug, and let's get us back. We're taking 2-6. Okay, let's go ahead and disengage the flight director and disengage autopilot. Okay, hit the disengage one more time, and then there we go. Autopilot can go back on that way. Good. Autopilot is good to go. Good check on the autopilot. Okay, run-up checklist is complete. Before takeoff checklist, we have our windows are closed. GPS. GPS, we're set VLOC on the backup down here. Fine, we're tuned in the puck. We're in Unicom. We're good to go. Are we in Unicom? Yeah, we gotta be in Unicom here. There's no, there it is. CTAF is Unicom. Com 1, Com 2, we're all set. Navs are set. Transponder is set. Heading bug is set. CDI is set. Flaps are set. Elevator trim is set. Cabin altitude is set. It's cabin pressure, door pressure. Okay, we're pressurizing. Air conditioning is off. It's 85 degrees in here. We're sweltering. Let's go ahead and just pull it out just a touch. Okay. Fuel boost pumps. Go to low. Pitot heats on. Anti-ice. Required. Tell you what, I'm not going to do it until we get there. That to me was just like a windshield icer. So we're going to leave it off right now. So we shall see. But we're ready to go once we get there. Transponder set. Weather radar now on. Landing lights on. And strobe is on. Yeah, we got it already on. Buster briefing, here we go. We're going to rotate at 80. Once we get positive rate, we're going to go ahead and gear up, taxi light off. We're going to, once we get to 500 feet, so basically, let's just call it 6,400, we're going to dial back our props to 24 and 24. Once we clear through 100, though, we're going to go ahead and put our flaps up. Then once we get to 6,400 feet, we're going to go back to 24, and then we're going to go ahead and make our left-hand turn. That's what we're going to do. If we do lose an engine, we will be making left traffic anyway. We do have a couple options. We can come back to 26. We can do a whole bunch of things. We can fly back to 01. Do 01 if we need to. So everything is looking good because we do not have much of a wing component today. Any questions? Before takeoff checklist is complete. All right, let's go. Carbon County traffic, Baronet 2 Bravo Mike, taking runway 26 for the left downwind departure. Then we'll be transitioning over the airfield to the northwest. Carbon County. All right, Buster. We're briefed. We're good. Everything's forward. Flaps open. Everything's where we need it to be. Landing lanes. Just one last quick check of everything. All right, we're good. Ready, Buster? Okay, let's do it. Let's parking brake off. Let's make sure. Yeah, let's get the right view we want right here so we can do our props when we need to. And we can see our landing here. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and advance throttle to 30. Release the brakes. Full throttle. A little bit of pull. Airspeed's alive. 70. 80. Gear rotate. Gear up. Taxi light off. Flaps up. Do some props. Stand turn. Carbon County, Baron 2 Bravo Mike, passing through 7,000 feet. Clear of runway 26. Making left traffic. Carbon County. Okay, there's our crosswind. Flaps up, gear up, confirmed. It's the airport. This thing's a beast. I told you guys that. This thing is just an absolute beast. There's your downwind. Let's hold it here for a little bit. Let's get our trim right. Alright, let's go ahead and transition over to Tom. 10,000 feet. Landing light off. There's the airport right out of our left. Here we go. There we go, right there. Perfect. See where we go. Carbon County traffic. Baron 2 Bravo Mike transitioning over the airfield at 11,000, climbing to flight level 200. We'll be departing to the northwest. Carbon County. Last call. Fuel boost pumps off. Alright, now that we got our routing going well, we've hand flown that one the way we want to. Let's go ahead and set our heading mode. Let's go ahead and engage the autopilot. Let's pop on the nav. Nav is engaged. GPS, so we should be going to the first waypoint. And let's go ahead and arm. We're just about 1,800, right? 1,800 foot per minute, that's fine. Climbing out 130. Autopilot's engaged, so we have vertical and lateral guidance now. We're at 14,000 already. Climb checklist. Landing gear up, flaps up, taxi light off, landing lights off, prop sync on. Cow flaps, put them up. Temperatures all look good, so we just keep an eye on that. Props are synced. Stone cold right there. Anti-ice, yeah, we didn't really need it on the way out. I didn't see anything, so that was fun. Booster pumps off. Cabin heat, how are we doing? We're 51 in the cabin, so let's go ahead and increase the heat in there a little bit. Air conditioning, desired. Cabin pressure, how are we doing? Differentials in the green. We're working towards 10,000 feet. 1,800 on the climb out, so let's just keep our, let's be mindful of our airspeed. I can see that creeping down to 120 fairly quickly. Let's go ahead and climb out at 36 at this point. Recommended climb is at 36 and 2,400. We're at 2,400 on the RPM and 36. We're almost where we want to be. We're creeping down to 130. We're good. Altimeters are set. Current climb checklist is complete. We're almost 3,000 feet to our cruise checklist, Mister. That snow from yesterday, we saw it coming in yesterday. Was it here? Oh, we saw it. I can't remember. There was a lot of rain, that's for sure. Okay, we're passing flight level 180. Sneeze. Time for standard. Let's go to standard pressure. flight level 200 like a champ. Look at that. Like a champ. I'm telling you what, Buster, this airplane never ceases to amaze me. I mean, we got up there so fast. I'm surprised it didn't blow the pressure out. Sheesh. What was that? Oh, panel lights. Alright, so we're level now. We're speeding up. Let's let the aircraft speed up a little bit more before we pull the throttle back to 32. Let's get to about 180. We'll pull the throttle back to 32, and then we'll lean it out. We'll lean a peak. Everything's looking good on our pressure here. 28. How are we doing? What radial are we tracking? Yeah, it's fine. It's right where we want. Perfect. So front, that's our radial. Perfect. Let's go 2 though. Let's go ahead and set where we're looking here. We get to 180 really quick. 116.6. So right now our fuel flow is sitting at around 23, 24. We're right around 23 and a quarter. So let's go ahead. There's a couple ways to look at that. We looked at the fuel flow here. Look at the horsepower. There it is. Gallons per hour. About 23. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a pre-lean. Start right engine first. Let's roll up to the GT. Man, it's 40 degrees in here still. Pre-laning, that's all we're doing here. Let's see if there's anything messed up. And there goes drops. Good. So that's a good pre-lean. Boy, did you guys see the left wing drop as we leaned? Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Whoa. I'm glad we did do what we did, Buster. Let's lean out. Let's not get distracted. Let's get our engine management program in play. Alright, so okay, so now let's hit the button in between. There's no button, but you just hit it in between, you get lean and peak. Let's start with the right engine. Bring it down to see last and peak. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all because we're actually going to be using more fuel on the left side, so that'll probably even things out. Alright, we'll lean a peak. 5,000, so Salt Lake City, so we're going to be over the top. Provo, scattered 10,000 at Provo, so again we'll be over the top. Well, wait a minute, how high is Provo? Provo's 40, just call it 4,500, so they're saying scattered 10,000, so right in that 15 level, or 15,000, because scattered 100 is above ground level, plus your MSL of your, Provo sitting at 4,500 feet. So that's 14,500 as far as where the cloud base is. So I don't know how high they are. Okay. So we'll have some clouds on the way. Then we're going to Fort Bridger. Fort Bridger right now is totally clear. There's nothing there. But lightning in the distance to the south. Really? How long ago was that? 29 minutes ago? Alright, let's check out. Well, that is really far away, guys. I mean, I'm looking at, and lightning is about 200 miles away from right now. Alright. Oh, the lightning thing went away. Okay, that must have been from yesterday. Broken at 8,000 at Evanston. Okay. Then things are going to clear up. It's pretty clear once we get past Provo. Provo will be scattered at 100, which at Provo is 5,000 feet, so we're looking at 1,500. Okay, good. Alright, not gonna freak out too much here. Okay, so we are, let's go ahead and get our true airspeed going. Been in the air for 16 minutes. We're minus 26 degrees Celsius. Celsius, so this is 0, this is -1, or excuse me, -10, -20, -30, -40, -50, we're at -26, so we're probably right around there. Let's go ahead and put 20 in the window right there. My guess is we're 235, 240. On the true airspeed, and we are cooking. .246 on the ground speed. can see we're not picking it up on the backup. We're too far away. We're 100 miles away. Plus we've got mountains, lots of mountains between here and there. Oh, wait a minute. Oof, what is that? Salt Lake River? It sure is. I can see you look. That's not it. How are we doing on cabin pressure? Fine. I guess the oxygen thing is down here. Not so sure. It's not really simulating the oxygen. Clear as clear can be. There's Salt Lake City out there. What's the difference between X-Ray Yankee Zulu? Here's X-Ray. Oh boy. So Jackson's at 6,400. Boy, you got a lot of stuff around here. Dive and drive component. Kind of like it. It's got an LPV, so we got decision altitude. It's 220 feet. I like it. Don't think I'll do transition jack though. I wouldn't do jack. I think I would just intercept straight in and humba. the IFR look like coming back the other direction? Or ILS, I should say. They're looking at us from a Yankee. Oh, interesting. Good noir. Or a procedure turn. We could go to Jack and do a outbound turn. And then do the procedure turn and come back. That's the only way I would do the ILS. Runway 19er. Alright, we'll see what happens. Training. Uh-oh. 67 degrees, pretty darn good. How we doing? Cylinder heads are fine. EGTs are where we need it to be. Oil pressure's still in the green. All temps are in the green. Fuel flow. 1819. The best fuel flow. broke in at maybe 5,000 up to fly level 190. Maybe some of them over here is going higher. Maybe 250. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and have a cup of coffee. Go back to the galley. Cabin crew's a little lazy today. So we're going to go ahead and get some coffee. We're 9 minutes away from our first time in fuel check. Fort Bridger. So we have 58 minutes. We're gonna be there in 47. So I mean we're way ahead of schedule. I mean, of course, we're ground speeding 225. Flight planning has us ground speeding at 170. Give me a break. But we'll probably be right in on the money on our fuel. By the way, how is our fuel doing? We decided to lean it out to where the left engine was just going to consume a little less. But because we have a heater on, and we're assuming the heater's pulling from the left engine, which may not be true. So we're looking at 121. Okay, so when we get back, we'll 1021 pounds, and 58 minutes. But we already know we're going to be ahead of schedule. We'll probably be right in line on the fuel. All right. Back. Time to get a re-up of coffee. We got 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Alright, we're back. Just in time, too. Okay, here we go. Fuel. Alright, how are we looking? Ooh, 1,000 pounds. So we're at 1,000 pounds. We're supposed to be at 1,021. So, okay. We're 22 pounds. Yeah, so we're 22 pounds off. 22 pounds off. About 4 gallons, 2 gallons each. But we're way ahead of schedule. We're at 46 minutes. We're supposed to be at Fort Bridger at 58. So, you know, I mean, we took off like a champ. I mean, and we have not done well on our. I mean, we're lean to peak, but only getting 19. I mean, I thought I'd be seeing 21, 22, but no. Fuel flow is let's see here, we're 6.1 miles per gallon. Horsepowers are fine. We're burning more off the left, or excuse me, off the right. We use 36.3. Alright, so we've gone Fort Bridger, and now we have another in front of us. BPI in the Jackson Hole. I mean, shoot. Refocus. Big Pine, 116.5. Big Piney is identified 65 miles away. Let's go ahead and leave Fort Bridger on our primary. Fort Bridger would be a radial. Well, we don't need to guess. Let's go ahead and dial us in on the radio. It's probably, let's do north. There we go. That's the radio that we're on. We needed to go back to Fort Bridger. We're going to fly a bearing about 180. There we go. If we need to go anywhere. It looks like we have a pretty clean corridor in there, so that's good. Interesting, the FAA sectional does not load up quickly. So you can see, interesting, so we're going this way. We should have probably gone this way. We wanted to hit, because now we have to cross over these peaks. These peaks on a descent. And I'll bite them. The blurriness. You stare at it long enough, it gets clear. No, I just... Alright. We're looking at 117, so you're looking at 2,000. Probably going to be 4,000 to cross. Alright, let's see what the weather's like. Still not used. update here pretty soon, and then we'll make a call. Because I'm not opposed to going this way. So we can make a shift to go to here. And there is a hole. Interesting. Where was the hole? Thought I saw a hole. Yeah, right here. And that's the missed approach, right? That could be the missed approach spot. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hamba is that approach fix, the initial approach fix. So I mean, we could cross BPI and then go to Hamba. That's what I was looking at doing. If we're gonna go in on runway 1. Which I'm inclined to do right now. Variable at 3. Okay. So what does that mean? I mean, we're general aviation. I don't necessarily think we need to go all the way over the top and do an ILS to come on back. Flight level 135. section will show up. It says it's not used, but variable. 3017. Gotta remember that once we cross. The other thing about our field too is we did take off, make a left turn in the opposite direction. But anyway. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the ILS, and we're going to come in on, we're going to do runway 19er. Yep. We're going to do it. We'll fly over Jack, and then go outbound, do the turn, and then come on back. We haven't flown an ILS in a long time, so good for us, Buster. Yeah, it's an ILS. But it'll be good for us to do an outbound leg and then a turn and then come on back. It is what it is. So we need to be 15,200. Maybe 15,200 over the airport. And then we need to be descending. Once we get to Quirk, we need to be at 1,400 at Quirk. Port. And then once we double back around, if we get back to Quirk, we need to be at 1,100 back at Quirk. Trips 10-2. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Let's get it in. Let's get in the box. Oh, what was it? Was it Yankee? It's Yankee. Jack. Load. Back to quarter. Trips. Good. We're set. I like it. So we need to be now that we know, we need to be down. Alright, so we need to drop 5,000 feet. So we need to be 20 miles out. All the way, so let's see. Okay, we're at 11:11, so we're going to be passing a peak at 11:11. We're going to be 15.2 all the way, so I'm okay with that. Nothing's going to be in our way at 15.2. On the JAC VOR, so let's go ahead and get the JAC's VOR plugged in now. Well, what's interesting is the ILS is dialed in. Well, let's in the backup. Let's go ahead and let's do a couple things. Let's go ahead and put this one 5.4. Good. The ILS is put into the VLOC. Need to remember to go VLOC as well once we get there. We haven't done it. We haven't done this approach in a long time. We haven't done an ILS in a long time, so that's okay. Oh, there's some backup here too. Boy, we are interested. We're 50 miles away and we're not picking up. We're not picking up the VOR. Boy, I'd hate to fly in here without GPS. Anyway, we would do a 192 on the outbound to and we're gonna hold. Okay. 18,000, flight level 180 will be our transition level. Let's go ahead and pick up the 3017. we finally got it. Okay, good. We're taking a 326. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and we're 40 miles out. Alright, let's go ahead and check our descent checklist. So 3017, or 3017, yeah, that we'll be gonna go to once we get to flight level 180. So that'll be our first line of business. Descent, everything is set the way we want it. We have our approach briefing is set, our minimums are set, fuel quantities are good, cabin altitude, we'll have to set that. So, field is at 6,500. Field at 6,500 feet. So we'll set it to 6,500 feet. Cabin. How are we doing on the equalization? Pretty darn good. Only a gallon and half a gallon off, so that was good to lean it up the way we did it. Alright. Getting in there, mister. Okay, we're here. Let's go ahead and reduce. Oh, not yet. Sorry. Not reduce the power quite yet. Let's descend first. 15, 2. Okay, increase in speed is going. Let's go ahead and drop some manifold pressure. Let's go ahead and turn the landing lights on. Jackson traffic, bearing at 712 Bravo Mike's 20 miles to the southeast at flight level 190, descending. For the ILS 19 approach, we'll be transitioning over the airfield outbound. Jackson. Okay, here we go. We're coming up on flight level 180. Standard pressure. So we're moving away from standard pressure, putting on a local. A little warm now. There's the airfield in front of us. Cap pressure. Let's go ahead and lower it. We want to be 500 feet is the fuel elevation. Feels all good. We did not do the tip tanks. That's okay because I think we're going to fill up here. Well, maybe not. We'll see. Landing lights are on. Let's go ahead and put the fuel boost pump on the low. Okay, so we're going to the Quirk. Quirk needs to be at 14,100. Let's wait to get the alt. We got the alt. Good, we're captured. This will slow down the aircraft. Let's go to 25. Don't want to slow down too much. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and dial in 14.1 and then we'll arm ourselves on the outbound. Jackson traffic, Baron 2 Bravo Mike is over the airfield at 15,200, turning outbound for the ILS leg 19er. So, 19er. Let's go ahead and set us up to 19er. We're heading above where it needs to be. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're there. So we're going to go to 11 right now. And that's once we get over to Quirk. We won't go to VLOC until we're approaching back on Quirk once we're on course. Jackson traffic, Baron 2 Bravo Mike is 15 miles to the north at 14,100. Beginning procedure turn for the ILS runway 19er, Jackson. Alright, we're over Quirk. Let's go ahead and begin our descent. We got 3,000 feet to go, so schedule. It's fine. Let's dial it back. Let's get our airspeed reduced. And now let's go full. About 160 once we get in there. Okay, before localized, landing lights on, altimeters are set. Prop sync off, mixture rich, props high. Anti-ice, we don't need it. Boosters are low. Good, speed 140, we're not there yet. Cabin air off, we're good. We're 76 degrees, let's turn off the heater. Back around to Quirk, 20 miles, and we could get established here soon. Once we turn the next leg, alright, let's go ahead and go to VLOC. I'm not so sure we can arm it yet. We gotta get down more. Not established yet. Get down to 10-2. Okay, we're approach. We're good. How far are we? 15 miles out. We're established. Established on a localizer. Okay, here we go.
Jackson traffic.
Baron 2 Bravo Mike established on the ILS runway 19er. Jackson. We're not, the glide slope is there, but we're not completely on it yet. Fat modes at 9600. We're gonna hold it here. We're captured. Good. Here we go. So we're now captured. Missed approach will be 14,000. So let's set that up right now. Missed approach is now set. Missed approach. Okay, we are now, decision altitude 7,100. We're now at 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead, gear down. Let's see, yep, I can see it. Gears down, undercarriage, we have mixture rich, props are full. Go ahead. There's one way, got it. glide scope is captured. We're way too fast. Okay, let's get the flaps down. We're going to pull out the power and we're going to let the little warning go. We need to get below. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and put the approach flaps in. 6 miles out. Add a little bit more power. Landing gear down. Got 3 green. We're good. Flaps. We're 1,000 foot above. Alright, so basically 192 outbound. Here we go. There's the runway. We're good. Full flaps. Some power put in. Boom. A little more power. Everything's all good. 400 above. We're stable. 3 green. $200 above. We're stable. Continuing. We're stable. Everything looks good. Continuing to land. Jackson, traffic. Baron 2 Bravo Mike, short final for runway 19er. Jackson. Continuing to land. We're all good. My aircraft. Winds are variable. Looks like it's coming off to the right a little bit, but not much. Smoothly withdraw power. Flare gently. Flaps up. We won't take this one, we'll take the next one. We're at 60. Wow. Shocked that we went this far. We rolled this far. They're not kidding, are they? Wow, can't believe we used the whole runway. Okay, Alpha 1.
Jackson traffic.
Baronet 2 Bravo Mike has vacated runway 19er at Alpha 1. Jackson. Okay. Let's go left to right. We no longer need the pitot heat. Don't need the strobe. Oh, taxi light. We did not get that on. It's okay. Everything's off. Boost bump's off. Good. Let's go ahead and dump. Pressure. Flaps are up. Good. Let's go ahead and open up the cowl flaps. Outstanding. Get a little more power. Okay, so we had a little wonkiness with the ILS and getting it. I think we pressed the VLOAD button too early and the approach button. I don't know. It was, we're not good with the ILS. We need to get that actually down. We're really good with the RNAV. Just don't know when to hit the VLOAD button. You know, you did approach first and then go VLOAD, then go VLOAD and then hit approach. It just seemed like it didn't work. Anyway, if you have any feedback for us, please leave it in the comments. All right, we got the obligatory, what was that, A320 down there? Neo. Got an A321 maybe? We got our Caravan. Ooh. Yes, sir. Where do we want to park? Yeah, let's park over here by the nice little brick building. By the or by the A320 Neo, or A321. Jackson traffic. Baron 2 Bravo Mike, taxiing to the ramp via Alpha. Oh, we got two guys right here. They want us to be right here, don't they? Well, guess what? We're not. Well, we have all these gates here. Maybe we should. Okay, we'll do it their way. Nice. Look at the facades. I like it. I like the weathered. I like the weathered look here on what they did here. A little bit of tiling issues here, but I love the weathered look. Each one is different. Each panel is different. Right? They got like a black wall behind it. You know, which kind of makes sense. Then you can open these up and space them a little bit. Looks like picnic tables over there. Look at that. Look at the weathering on the texture here. I like it. I like it. Alright, sorry guys. I'm not going to be able to fit in there like that, like the way you want me to. I mean, I can, but... Then we have lips. See how it's cracked? It's like a, it's got a crackle to it. I kind of like it. Oh, and then there's kind of like a black. Very nice. I can see what they did there. Yeah. I like that approach. It's like a weather strip. Okay. I can do that. Little power box. I mean, you know, really nice. So interesting how they knew that this was going to slope down. So the windows are kind of, yeah, it's interesting. See how he did it over here. Love the wood. Love the wood texture under here. And the rocks. I mean, it just goes without saying. The rocks are really cool. Alright, so he's got like weather stripping in there. Top there. I love it. Nice. We'll kind of pull back here and muster Wanna go for a picnic? Why not? Whoa. Good place to go for a walk, Buster. Alright, parking brake set. Let's go ahead and turn off. Now, I don't know if that was default, and if I'm giving this other person too much credit. I'm not sure, but I think they're mainly focused on the scenery around us. Let's go ahead and get the engine off. We're wasting fuel. Let's go off on here. Let's go off here. And let's go ahead and avionics. Good. Let's go ahead and get everything off. We don't need these lights anymore. Don't need any lights. And let's go ahead and we don't need the booster pumps anymore. Oh, we went ahead and did all of this anyway. No more lights. Alternators off. Battery off. Alright guys, here we are, Jackson Hole. Next to the citation, CJ4. Nice little flight up from Carbon County. So, I like this. Beautiful. Jackson Hole, guys. Really nice. And don't forget our little handy dandy picnic tables. Make use of the picnic tables. I mean, someone put those there. I mean, someone designed those, put a lot of work into those picnic tables. I'm telling you. And we want to make use of them. So, good job. Good job. Hopefully, whoever designed those gets a little bit of a reward by us giving them some recognition. So, alright guys, it's been a blast. I know we're going on 2 hours and 30 minutes, but I think most of our flights now are going to be extended, particularly as we get into Canada. The next flight will be into Kalispell, which is Glacier Park. And so we'll be going into that, and then next Edmonton. So man, we're going to be up there quick. So hang tight. We'll be in Canada before you know it. All right, guys. Till next time, clear skies and warm tailwinds, and of course, Buster.